Welcome everyone to the final game of Week 8 in the AAF Simulated on EA Sports, and today we've got a pretty solid matchup coming to you from the West Division. It's the 2-5 San Antonio Commanders hosting the 4-3 Arizona Hotshots. San Antonio coming off a huge upset win last week over the Salt Lake Stallions 31-6, and they are looking to keep this solid momentum going at home. Sold out crowd here in San Antonio. What else would we expect from the Commanders, who have fully embraced from San Antonio, who has fully embraced the San Antonio Commanders coming out on the field right now. They're ready to roll. This defense really looked phenomenal last week. Meanwhile, Arizona's been having a pretty good year, to be honest, despite the 4-3 record. A little bit above 500, but they've been playing excellent really since the third, fourth week. So a lot on the line here for Arizona when it comes to trying to lock up a playoff spot, because they have a win over San Diego right now. So even if they lose here, they're still in the second seed, but a win here then makes San Diego have to win out and Arizona have to lose out for the Fleet to get the playoff spot. So if the Hotshots can come away with a victory here, that'd be huge. On the other hand, San Antonio will be officially eliminated from playoff contention if they lose today. So while the chances are still slim, they're definitely going to be playing all out to try to keep those little chances alive. Nick Rowe sends it away and on to receive. It's Justin Stockton for Arizona. He'll take it up to the 24. That's where they'll set up shop. Coming out for Arizona is the lead signal caller. It's John Wolford, who's been having a pretty good season. When you look at his stats here on the season, thrown for 1,639 yards, completed 64.3% of his passes. He's thrown 10 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, QB rating of 88.3. So at first glance, those aren't the best stats, but when you look at what he's been doing the second half of the season, he's been leading Arizona to victory, and we'll see what he can do today. On the snap, it's a delayed give and trying to find some room. Not much there for Jarrell Presley. And we'll take a look at this Hotshots offense. They have a lot of weapons here. Jarrell Presley, someone we just mentioned, 377 yards on the year. He's got 4 touchdowns. We look at some of the wide receivers. Rashad Ross, 472 yards and a touchdown. You got guys like Freddie Martino, who have 323 yards and 4 touchdowns. Gerald Christian, as well as up there, the tight end, 394 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's been doing a lot of stuff recently for this Arizona squad. 2nd and 9 coming up. Rick Neuheisel, coach of Arizona, got to get his team a big win here. Wolford to throw on 2nd and 9. Pressure in his face, going to let it go deep down the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off by San Antonio. That's Devontae Bosby with the interception, and the Commanders pick off right where they left off. And that is the 10th interception on the year for John Wolford. Had to just kind of let it go in the direction of Freddie Martino, but Bosby undercuts it. What a play by one of the star cornerbacks in this league, who has really upped his game as of late. And here comes Kenneth Farrow out onto the field. He's a guy I definitely want to be talking about. He has been the heart and soul of this San Antonio offense. 1st and 10 now from their own 42. Great field position for the Commanders. Woodside back to throw. Quick pass. It's complete. That's Mikhail McKay, and I want to take a quick look right now at Logan Woodside. Not the best stats, especially when you look early on the season. He's thrown for 1,113 yards. He's thrown 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He's also fumbled the football a couple times. QB rating of 78.5. However, last week against Salt Lake, he was a totally different man, as he had a QB rating of 105.4, threw for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 4 on the ground. It's Kenneth Farrow with his first carry, bashing through defenders, and that's a 1st down into Arizona territory to the 46. Kenneth Farrow, again, as I was just saying, he has been the heart and soul of this team. This offense has had an excellent season so far. 426 yards, 4 touchdowns. He did fumble the ball once, but he's averaging 4.7 yards a carry. And when you look at what he's done throughout the season, last week, 20 carries, 100 yards. He was crucial in that win over Salt Lake that turned out to be a blowout. 1st and 10. Woodside, quick pass, and it's off the mark. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. And, you know, yeah, that's just what we were saying. Woodside, he struggled especially with his accuracy this season. It's been a problem, and it's the main reason why the Commanders are 2-5. We definitely expected them to be a better team in this league, but they really struggled, and they had a 4-game road streak, which is tough, and they lost all 4. 2nd and 10 from the 46. They go on the ground with Farrow, trying to barrel through Robert Nelson, but he's taken down to 42. Good open field tackle that now sets up 3rd and 6. That's a big tackle right there, but the Hotshots cornerback, because if you let him break through, even if he doesn't get the first down, he's at least able to get closer. Instead, it's now 3rd and 6, which makes it a little bit more difficult for them to pick this one up. From the 42, they're also out of field goal range. 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Woodside. He's got time. Quick pass to the sidelines. It's called in for the completion and the first down by Mikhail McKay. Down to the 33. That's a gain of 9. First down, San Antonio. That gets the crowd into it. When these teams met back in week 5, Arizona dominated that game. They ended up winning 18-14, but they were up 15-0. That game was kind of over once it got to the 4th quarter. And a main reason in that game as well, the quarterbacking problems continued for San Antonio. You had Marquise Williams start that game, and he really struggled. He fumbled the ball away a couple times, had some key turnovers and crucial points in the game. So we'll see how Woodside can fare against the Hotshots. He has not played against Arizona yet. This is his debut against Arizona, you could say. So far, so good. On the ground. What a nice move by Kenneth Farrow to pick up 3 yards. That'll bring up about 2nd and 7 from the 30. Hopefully soon we get a look at these defenses, because Arizona's got a very fierce defense that has been playing at a high level as of late. 2nd and 8. Woodside will throw. Stepping up in the pocket, lets it rip across the middle. That's complete, and breaking away from the tackle is DeMarcus Ayers, who takes it to the 18. The Commanders are rolling so far on their opening drive. They're already in the red zone. DeMarcus Ayers, one of those guys that also can get the job done there at the wide receiver position. San Antonio has a lot of weapons. DeMarcus Ayers in the season, 331 yards. He's also got a touchdown. 1st and 10. Off play action. Woodside rolling out. Being backed up and taken down for the sack all the way back at the 29. Kieran Williams, the safety, comes in for the blitz and the sack. Not a chance for Woodside coming off of that play action. Couldn't really react in time to see Williams just bursting through that lane. And that's a huge play for this Hotshots defense that so far was giving up a lot of ground to San Antonio. Commanders now going to need an answer here offensively. They're going to be about 2nd and 21. Backed up at the 29. Mikhail McKay, we've seen him get a couple catches on this drive already. He's one of those guys that really didn't live up to expectations, not because of himself, but because of QB play. He just never had the opportunity because of how inconsistent Logan Woodside and Marquise Williams both have been throughout the season. That's a nice gain by Kenneth Farrow. Brings up a 3rd and 13 from the 21. And Kenneth Farrow, you know, as we can't say enough about that guy, the way he fights on every single possession, every single time he gets the football. Big 3rd and 13 right now for Mike Riley and his Commanders from the 21 of Arizona. Back to throw is Woodside. Quick pass is knocked away and incomplete. Big defensive stop for the Hotshots. Going to hold them to a field goal. DeMarcus Ayers looked like he had a chance at it, but Arizona ultimately able to shut that one down. This is a nice pass from Woodside. He puts it in a spot where his wide receiver can get it. Problem is, right over the top was Sterling Moore, who does an excellent job getting his fist in there and knocking that one away. 4th and 13. And it's safe to say that he's going to send out Nick Rose for a 38-yard field goal attempt to get the first points of the game. Kick is on its way, and it's right through the middle. Field goal is good. Rose 1 for 1 on the day, and San Antonio has a 3-0 lead over the visiting Arizona Hotshots. It's a good start to the game for San Antonio. You know, get the interception, you march down the field. Disappointing that you couldn't get a touchdown, but you still get pretty much a free 3 points because of that interception. Points off of turnovers are a really big stat that teams sometimes overlook. So to get at least 3 points off of that turnover is definitely big and should play a role in this game moving forward, without a doubt. So John Wolford on his first pass attempt, not the greatest pass. We'll see what he can do on the second drive after this kickoff as Rose is getting ready to send it away. Back to receive once again is Justin Stockton. He'll take it. And looking for some blockers, he'll take it past the 25 up to the 26. And that's where Arizona gets the football to start the second drive of the season. of this game, excuse me. And Wolford, as I mentioned, not a great start to this ball game. On the road right now, in a tough San Antonio environment. I mean, without a doubt, despite their 2-5 record, San Antonio is one of the toughest spots to play in because of their fan base. Pressure might be getting to him a little bit. 1st and 10. They go on the ground, trying to bounce to the outside. It's Presley, but he's stacked up immediately. Great defense by the Commanders. Speaking of which, let's get a little look at some of these starters. You've got Matthew Godden, Joey Embu, Arthur Miley, Winston Craig all on the line. I mean, that's unfair. You got Shane Washington, who had a couple huge plays last week against Salt Lake. Devontae Bosby just made the interception. You got Zach Sanchez along with Jordan Thomas. And then Curtis Drummond, Deron Smith, a couple excellent safeties. So the Commanders have so much talent, and it's something that we've kind of talked about throughout the season during these broadcasts. It's a shame that they haven't been able to put it together because they are a very talented squad, just unable to find a way to get the job done in a lot of these games this season. 2nd and 9, Wolford, quick pass and off the mark. Wolford looking at a rhythm right now to start this game, and maybe he'll get back into it. We'll see, but sometimes we've seen throughout the season he's been inconsistent. He's been much more consistent as of late. I mean, last week, despite throwing 3 interceptions, he did throw for 387 yards and 2 touchdowns and made some massive throws to win them that game. Can he make a big throw here on 3rd and 9? Wolford with time in the pocket. Gotta let it go. He's gonna go deep down the field, and he's got a man wide open. It's hauled in. Taken in at the 16 by Rashad Ross. A bomb that goes for 58 yards. And that's a massive play that the Hotshots so desperately needed here in this first quarter. 3rd and 9, they haven't been getting anything positive going. Wolford just kind of throws up a prayer, and I think if he leads Ross out in front of him, this is a touchdown. But a great job by Ross, able to slow down, maintain control, catch the football, and brace for the impact. Because Thomas hit him hard. 1st and 10 now in the red zone from the 16-yard line. Massive play for a New Heisel squad. On the ground is Presley with room to run. Jarrell Presley, he's got the corner. He's in. Just like that, it's an Arizona lead. 6-3. Touchdown, Presley. Coming off that big 58-yard completion to Rashad Ross. And just like that, Presley struts into the end zone. Look at the blocking there by the line, giving him that huge hole. And then he's just got the speed to take it to the house. Excellent work by Arizona to take this lead. An impressive turnaround after what did not look like a very good start to this game for Arizona. Just like that, they're on top. I need to stop saying just like that. 2-point try now. Wolford will throw. Guns it, and that's incomplete. So off the mark once again. But the Hotshots do have a 6-3 lead here in San Antonio. It's a big pass to Rashad Ross. Presley able to finish it off with that 16-yard scamper. But Wolford does look pretty inaccurate right now, which is certainly worrying if you're Rick Neuheisel. You don't want him to start getting cold, especially down the stretch right now. Every single game is so important right now. It's a 10-game season, so you're figuring you're 4-3. You do not want to drop back down to 500. That leaves the door wide open for San Diego to get their crap together and make a playoff push of their own. And honestly, I really feel like it's going to come down to the final game, Week 10, between San Diego and Arizona. That's going to be intense, especially if the circumstances are right. Nick Folk now will send it away after the Arizona touchdown. Back to receive is DeMarcus Ayers. Seen him get involved in this game already, and he's up to the 30-yard line with a nice return. San Antonio did a nice job on that last drive of balancing the football between the running game and the passing game. And we'll see what Logan Woodside can do on this second drive. He looked pretty good on that opening possession. We'll have to wait and see. On 1st and 10, Woodside back to throw. With time, quick pass across the middle. It's complete. That's Ayers again. And he's close to a first down up to the 39. That'll bring him about 2nd and inches. What I like right now, Mike Riley is doing a great job of calling the right plays. He's letting Woodside get comfortable. He's giving him easy passes right now. Something we haven't seen in the past, which is another reason why Woodside struggled. He never got comfortable in a lot of those early games, and that's why they lost. 2nd and inches. On the ground is Kenneth Farrell cutting up field. Look at the quick moves of Farrell. He's so agile, yet he's also so strong at the same time. It's a gain of 7, and it's a first down for the Commanders. Just the way he dodges and ducks tacklers. It's just such a special player. 1st and 10 for the Commanders. His home crowd getting back into it. They stay on the ground. Big hole for Farrell, who's then taken down right at midfield. Tackle made by Scooby Wright. 2nd and 6 coming up. Scooby Wright's an excellent linebacker. Arizona, we've got a lot of weapons here on defense. Hopefully we get a look at it. If not, Scooby Wright's definitely a guy you want to keep your eye on. He can ball. 2nd and 6 from the 50. All play action, Woodside in trouble, and he's going to go down again. Very similar to the last play, the last drive. Niles Morgan gets in there this time for the sack. Same design, very similar blitz from Arizona, and it pays off in dividends. Look at that. Morgan jumps right over those two guys scuffling on the ground, and Woodside, he's got to do a little bit of a better job recognizing this. Morgan is coming straight at him. He can see Morgan coming. He could try to get away or at least throw the football away. Instead, he takes a big sack that sets up 3rd and 17. But before we get to this upcoming play, we're going to head to quarter number 2. It's a 6-3 lead right now for Arizona. This home crowd kind of silenced again after that sack. We'll see if San Antonio can come up with some miraculous stuff on this play. 3rd and 17 from the 38. Woodside back to throw. Blitz from Arizona deep down the field and broken up. Robert Nelson in there along with Dexter McDougal and the Hotshots. Once again, with an excellent defensive stand. Put up a nice fight there in the red zone. And now, yeah, that's McDougal. And man, almost a golden opportunity here for Robert Nelson as the football just hits off his helmet. But 4th and 17, they forced the punt. They did their job, and now their offense has another chance to make something happen. And their Hotshots offense honestly looked out of sync the last drive. They just had that crazy bomb. So we'll see what happens. Joseph Zima punts it away. Back to receivers Rashad Ross, who's taken down immediately at the 16. So the Hotshots now set up shop in their own red zone to start. A lot of work to do. A lot of time left in the second quarter. And they have a 6-3 lead despite, in all honesty, San Antonio's done more on offense than Arizona. It's just that Arizona's had a couple of those big plays. Try a quick screen to start, and it goes absolutely nowhere, and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by San Antonio, and waltzing into the end zone is Arthur Miley. What a change of events. Out of nowhere, the Commanders strike with a fumble 6. Mulaney with the catch, and it's hard to tell if he's down by contact there or not, but he just sits there, does not pick up the football. It looks like he's hurt. And Arthur Miley able to come in there and pick it up, and yeah, Richard Mulaney is down. Otherwise, I think he would have grabbed that football. Instead, it's a touchdown for the Commanders, and will we get another look at this? I feel like they should go to booth review, but it's not. 2-point try. Kenneth Farrow, he's in. San Antonio jumps on top, 11-6. And that is the second turnover within not even 11 minutes of play. The San Antonio defense has been stepping up their game over the last couple of weeks. Mike Riley's got to like what he sees there. His offense struggling to get it going. His defense then steps up, makes a huge play. Once again, Rose sends it away. Justin Stockton to receive, and he'll take it out of the end zone. Taking down immediately at the 25, so that's where Arizona sets up shop for this drive. And that's 2 costly turnovers right now for Arizona, because when you think about it, that's 11 points off of turnovers for San Antonio, and they have 11 points. So without those turnovers, San Antonio probably wouldn't have any points on the board right now. Arizona's got to protect the football moving forward, because this is an important game for them. They do not have easy opponents down the stretch. 1st and 10. Wolford to throw. Guns at the sidelines. It's complete. That's Gerald Christian, the tight end, who picks up the first down. That's a gain of 13. Gerald Christian, as we mentioned earlier in this broadcast, an excellent tight end. He's got almost 400 yards. Actually, that pass probably put him over 400 yards in the season. He's been balling out for John Wolford and the Hotshots. On the ground, Presley struggling to get going, and his struggles continue. That's only a gain of 1. And bring it up 2nd and 9. With the exception of that touchdown run, he's been stuffed pretty well at the line of scrimmage. And yeah, San Antonio, their defense has really stepped it up. And last week, a couple of standouts. Zach Sanchez had 9 tackles and an interception. Here's Jarrell Presley on the ground with a big hole. First down for the Hotshots, and on cue, the Hotshots got a good run after I just said how well San Antonio was doing. You saw Shane Washington last week with 8 tackles. He had a sack and a forced fumble. Deron Smith, he had 4 tackles. He also had a sack, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown. Winston Craig, a few tackles. Arthur Miley just had that fumble recovery for the touchdown. He had a sack last week. There's a lot of guys that have been producing at a high level on the Commanders' defense. Shane Washington, 10 tackles back in week 6. These guys are playing ball. 1st and 10, Wolford to throw. Lets it go to the sidelines, and that's caught by Richard Mullaney at San Antonio's 39-yard line. So the Hotshots doing a nice job of getting back into a rhythm here on offense after the fumble 6. I will say, I know that Richard Mullaney fumbled that football, and I also hope that he's okay. But I don't like those when Madden calls those screens, because the wide receivers, the AI, does not know how to block. And Mullaney took 2 guys straight into his body, which is not good. Jarrell Presley finds a crease and picks up 6. Yeah, just like that, Jarrell Presley has now got over 30 yards in this game on just 6 carries. He's also got a touchdown, so there goes my statement of San Antonio playing well at the line. But hey, what do I know? 2nd and 4 coming up for the Hotshots at the 33-yard line. Back to throw, Wolford, quick pass. It's caught by Christian, who is swung down quickly at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 4, an important 3rd down here for the Hotshots. I'd say they're pretty safe right now in field goal range, but Nick Folk has struggled on the season, and also if they take a sack here or if they lose yardage, that could prove to be problematic. 3rd and 4, see what Rick Neuheisel calls. Wolford to throw. Quick pass, it's caught by Rashad Ross for the first down to the 23-yard line. Rashad Ross has been producing, and by producing, I mean producing, as of late. Last week, 9 catches, 163 yards. The week before that, 57 yards and a touchdown. Back in week 5 against San Antonio, he had 4 catches for 59 yards. He's been balling out as of late, and one of the speediest receivers in this league. He's got great hands, excellent sense of where the defense is and knowing how to expose them. And he does it right there on that quick slant. 1st and 10 now from the 23, getting close to being in the red zone again. Quick pass and same design, and it works to perfection. That's Rashad Ross down to the 9. Sets up 1st and goal. They just do this quick little slant that kind of turns into a similar to what a seam would look like, but they stay short. And Rashad Ross with 81 yards in this first half, having a big day already. And San Antonio needs to do something here defensively. Excuse me. Mike Riley's got to come up with some sort of scheme to slow down this guy because he's exposing them right now in the middle of the field. 1st and goal from the 9. In motion. Gotta get this play off. They do just in time. There goes Tim Cook, his first carry of the day, and he'll take it to the 5. That brings up 2nd and goal. And Arizona in a pretty good spot right now, considering. Got an opportunity here to take the lead. And you'd think a touchdown is really important right now, because San Antonio, not only do they have some time before half, but they also get the ball for the 3rd quarter. So a field goal would not be all that helpful in the situation. There goes Presley, and he goes nowhere, stacked up by Winston Craig and Curtis Drummond in the backfield. The Commanders' defense with a big stop. And Presley been running better on the last couple of drives, but right here the offensive line just breaks down pretty much immediately. Not much he can do there. 3rd and goal from the 6. Big play right now for the Hotshots. Wolford will throw. With time, but he's got to let it go. Now trying to spin out of it. He spins away from a tackler, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. What a run by John Wolford, and Arizona takes the lead. That was impressive. Wolford regains the lead for Arizona, and look at this. He's getting pressured. He's able to spin out of the backfield, then breaks free from Winston Craig and barrels through that Commanders linebacker into the end zone. What a play by Wolford, who has not looked fantastic so far in this game, but that is a tough run by the quarterback. 2-point try, low snap, and nothing going for Presley there. Arthur Miley's been having a nightmare, excuse me, for Arizona so far today. Gets right in that backfield, makes a stop, but despite not getting the 2-point try, Arizona back on top with a very important touchdown from John Wolford. Three and a half minutes to play here in this first half. Plenty of time for San Antonio to make something happen here on offense, and we'll see if they can get it done. They have not been that productive offensively so far. They had a decent drive to start, had to settle for a field goal, then they had to fumble 6, which gave them 8 points. So outside of that, they have not done a whole lot. But right here in the thick of things, much more competitive game when you compare it to what things look like in Week 5. Folks sends it away. Back to receive. That's DeMarcus Ayers. Trying to find a lane. He took it up to the 29. So good starting field position for San Antonio. If you go back to their loss in Week 5, they only had 199 offensive yards. Marquise Williams did end up throwing for 2 touchdowns, but those didn't come until the final quarter after they had already dug themselves into a hole that was just too tough to come out of. 1st and 10 from the 29. They go on the ground. There's a big hole for Farrow. He takes up to the 35. It's a gain of 6. And Kenneth Farrow just week after week continues to impress in the ground game. Just like every single run, like very rarely do you see Kenneth Farrow not gain any yardage. He just does a great job of finding those holes bursting through them, making defenders miss, and then sometimes barreling forward through defenders when he needs to. 2nd and 4. Off play action. Woodside lets it rip, and it's incomplete. Could not quite find his footing. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. And if you look at it, I mean, Woodside only has 38 yards right now through the air, yet San Antonio has 11 points. So it goes to show that the Commanders' team is working out really well right now. Question is, can Woodside step up and start making some big plays that'll allow the Commanders to put themselves more in a winning position? Because the defense is only going to make so many plays, and Kansas Farrow can only run so many times. 3rd and 4. That's a nice throw there. Going down the sidelines is Greg Ward Jr. with his first catch of the day, and it goes into Arizona territory to the 46. Arizona making it happen. Excuse me, San Antonio making it happen. Greg Ward makes the catch, turns it upfield, walks the tightrope for a little while before being taken down by Nelson. 1st and 10 as we near the 2-minute warning. Woodside to throw. Quick pass. It's caught underneath. That's Mikhail McKay, who takes it to 38, and that should take us to the 2-minute warning. And that does. 2 minutes left here in this first half in San Antonio. It's been a good one so far. 12 for the visiting Hotshots, 11 for the hometown Commanders. 2-5, looking to keep their playoff hopes alive despite them being slim. They're still alive, so you might as well fight till there's no fight left. 2nd and 2 from the 38. Woodside to throw. Little dumps it off underneath. It's complete. That's a first down to the 32. That's Mikhail McKay again with the shallow cross. And San Antonio working their way down the field effectively and efficiently. Still 3 timeouts remain. Got over a minute and a half to play. They're at the 32 in field goal range. Woodside to throw. The sideline's knocked away. Boy, was that dangerous. Sterling Moore gets his hand in there. That could have been a problem. Excuse me. If Moore just had one more step, could have been a pick 6 in the other direction. 2nd and 10 now from the 32. Woodside with time. Once again, that's a nice little shallow crosser. Goes to Kenneth Farrow. It'll bring up an important 3rd and 5. See what Mike Riley decides to do here as we're nearing a minute left in this first half. Do you just try to play it safe, settle for the field goal, or do you try to maybe go for the end zone or get the first down so you can take a couple end zone shots before this half is over? 3rd and 5. All receivers spread wide. Woodside will throw the football with plenty of time. Letting it go towards the end zone. It's complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Greg Ward Jr. What a pass and what a catch by Ward in traffic. Able to haul it in and get to the sticks for the touchdown. Perfect pass by Woodside, and Ward hangs on despite getting smashed between a few defenders there. Gets the ball. It crosses the plane. That's a touchdown. The Commanders are back on top. The San Antonio offense has been looking a lot better the last couple of weeks, without a doubt. Woodside to throw. To the back of the end zone. It's good. That's Greg Ward again. Did he get both feet down? That's what the referees are saying right now. I want to get another look at this. What a play. Greg Ward Jr. Couple massive plays on that drive. That wasn't a good look. Could hardly tell from that angle, but hey. They convert on the 2-point try, and San Antonio with a 7-point lead here with a minute to play in this first half. Rose kicks it away. Justin Stockton to receive, and he will take it from the end zone. Some room to run. take it up to the 26. So Arizona has 58 seconds and 3 timeouts. A little bit of time to try to come up with something. We'll see, but how about the Commanders with 19 first half points? One of the most efficient first halves they've ever had. I mean, last week, they scored 22 in the first half, 19 in this first half. This is a whole new team right now. The last couple weeks. 1st and 10. Wolford back to throw. Quick pass, and it's caught by Gerald Christian, who is able to get out of bounds. It's a gain of 13. Up to the 39. First and 10 is coming up for Arizona. Over to throw, big blitz. Has to let it go. It's caught, but he's taken down in bounds, and they have to use a timeout. Good call by Mike Riley defensively. Bring the blitz, force him to get out of his hands quickly, and also making sure they keep him in bounds. So a timeout had to be called. Second and 7 now from the 42. Back to throw is Wolford. Blitz again from San Antonio. Rips it across the middle, and it's incomplete. He had Mulaney streaking across, but could not find him. And it brings up 3rd and 7. Right now, if you're Arizona, I would just try to play it somewhat safe, and you don't want to have a turnover here or a big sack or something that will give San Antonio even more momentum going into halftime. 3rd and 7. Blitz from the outside. Wolford airing it out. It's hauled in. Complete all the way down to the 35. Use their second timeout, and Arizona has a little bit of life left on this drive. How about that? 1 timeout remains. Gerald Christian having a big day. What a pass by John Wolford, just able to set it down, set it in. Impressive. First and 10. They go on the ground. It's Jarrell Presley trying to cut it upfield. Take it to 26, and time's going to continue to run here. And I think they're just going to end up using a timeout, and probably, knowing Madden, they're going to run out of time here. Do the Hotshots have a chance here? If they can get this play off, that would be, oh man. And now they use a timeout. See, that's what I hate about Madden, is they just took 16 seconds off the clock for no reason. And if they decide to run a play here, it's done. They're not getting a field goal. Should be a shame, because this has been a solid drive. To the 26. We'll see what Rick Neuheisel decides to do here. And they will send out the field goal unit. So with 14 seconds left, they decide, let's get the 3 points. Nick Folk. Kick is on the way. It's good. 19-15, so Arizona cuts the lead to 4 here, which is 10 seconds left in this opening half. Folk has been a pretty solid kicker throughout the season. If we look at what he's done, I want to get some of the stats up here for him. Just give me a second. Last week, actually, against San Diego, he had the game winner. He was 2 for 4, though, last week. He had a field goal blocked. He missed a field goal. But generally speaking, he's been relatively reliable. 2 for 3 in week 5. He's had his misses, but he's also had his big hits, his big moments. Sends it away. On the returns to Marcus Ayers, decided to take it out of the end zone. And taking down to 27. So 7 seconds left for San Antonio. Probably expect to just see them run this clock out and head into halftime with a 4-point lead. On the ground, it's Kenneth Farrow. Swung down at the 31. He's now got 40 yards in this half, and that'll take us to the second half. 19-15. the Commanders lead. It's been a fun first half so far. We had fumble 6. We had some big passes. We had some solid runs. It's been a good one. Just to let you know, if you all enjoy what we do here at the AAF Simulated, it certainly takes a decent amount of time, work, and effort to keep this thing running. So, if you would consider sending a couple dollars our way, that'd be much appreciated. You can do so through the PayPal link down in the description below. If not, no worries. Keep supporting us by just watching our videos, sharing our stuff on social media. It's greatly appreciated either way. Thank you so much, and welcome back to Week 8, the final game here of the week. San Antonio 2-5, looking to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Meanwhile, Arizona, they pick up a win here. They can really take a massive step closer to solidifying a playoff berth, which after their 1-2 start is pretty dang impressive. They got blown out by Salt Lake. They lost to them twice early on in the season, so we're struggling to find their stride, but they have hit it. Tough loss to Orlando in Week 6, but they beat Atlanta. They beat San Diego last week with that ridiculous game-winning field goal. After Wolford threw that second pick 6, it seemed like they were going to lose that game, but they found a way to get it done. Folk kicks it away. DeMarcus Ayers will take it out. Got some room to run, but then smushed at the 25-yard line. You got to give Logan Woodside credit for what he's done so far in this game. Along with Kenneth Farrow, who was averaging 5 yards a carry. What's new there? I mean, he had 20 carries for 100 yards last week. But Logan Woodside has not turned over the football. He's been efficient. He's made some solid throws when he's needed to. It's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. Quick pass, and there is his man underneath. That's Evan Rodriguez, the tight end, up to the 40-yard line. Gain of 15 to start the second half. And San Antonio's got just a great rhythm right now in offense. They're doing what they do right. Pass a little bit behind Rodriguez, but regardless, it gets there. He makes the catch, turns it upfield. Commanders cooking right now. And if they can get a touchdown here, that would be huge. They put them up by 2 scores. 1st and 10 from the 40. High snap, good adjustment. And there goes Kenneth Farrow trying to make a move and then taken down to 43. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Mike Riley, not the debut he wanted here in the Alliance with his team. They're 2-5. They've had a lot of tough losses. I mean, they were swept to start this season by San Diego. They lost 33-21, then they lost 40-23. They lost to Birmingham in a tough road loss. They lost to Arizona in a tough road loss. They lost to Atlanta in a tough road loss. It's just been difficult. Kenneth Farrow spinning his way to the 45 and bring up 3rd down. But last week we saw a glimpse of what this team really could have been with that 31-6 win over Salt Lake. And so far today, I mean, they're playing complete football. The defense is making plays. The offense is making plays. There's definitely a sense of chemistry here in Week 8 and also last week in Week 7 that we have not seen much of this season. 3rd and 5, big 3rd down. Guns it across the middle, it's complete. That's a 1st down. There's Rodriguez again. Up to the 44, the tight end making his presence known. And the Commanders move the chains. That was an important play. Keeping this drive alive and making sure that you don't let Arizona get possession of the football this early in the 3rd quarter. First and 10 now from the 44. Off play action, Woodside going deep. It's caught. What a catch at the 20-yard line. That's ridiculous. That's DeMarcus Ayers. He was getting absolutely hammered. I'm surprised that wasn't called for a horse collar tackle. But look at this. He's just able to make the catch. And he gets ripped down by Nelson. That is impressive. San Antonio now set up at the 20-yard line. And They were 1-5. They have a chance to win their second game in a row here. Memphis was 1-5. They have won 2 in a row. These teams that were not looking to be that good are now playing very impressive, playing at a high level. Woodside going towards the end zone. It's caught. Who else but Greg Ward with his second touchdown of the day, and San Antonio once again is up by 2 scores. Actually, no, for the first time this game is up by 2 scores. 25-15. They're up by 10 points. Greg Ward doing it all right now. Second TD catch of the day for him. And Woodside, he's playing amazing. Like, where was this from Logan Woodside in the San Antonio offense earlier in the season? If you remember, if you watched some of the games San Antonio played earlier on, like, it would take them so long to finally score. But here, they're scoring very quickly and efficiently. 2 points trying to make it a 12-point game. Woodside in trouble, and he'll be taken down. Big hit in the backfield by Edmund Robinson. And San Antonio's lead will remain at 10. Well, that's Kalen Burnett, excuse me. So San Antonio not able to convert there, but they're up by 10. They've got a 2-score lead, and they got to feel pretty good about where they're at right now. They are playing excellent football. Greg Ward has 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Logan Woodside has 2 touchdowns and no turnovers. This is the San Antonio team that just wasn't really there earlier on in this season at all. Rose sends it away. Back to receive is Justin Stockton from the end zone. He'll take it out. Pass the 25 up to the 27. And that's where the Hotshots set up shop. Terrell Presley's having a pretty good day. Tim Cook and him have been a solid duo there in the backfield for Arizona this season. Can they get their offense going again here in this third quarter? 1st and 10. They go on the ground with Presley, who takes it to the 30. It's a gain of 3. Rick Neuheisel right now has got to find a way to get his team back into this game. They're down by 10. They have not played the worst offensively, but they really kicked themselves in the foot. Shot themselves in the foot with some of these turnovers, especially early on. 2nd and 7 from the 30. Big blitz from San Antonio. Across the middle, it's complete. 1st down. It's Rashad Ross to the 38. Rashad Ross now closing in on a 100-yard day. He's got 89 yards. Just needs a couple more catches or one bigger one, and he'll cross that threshold for the 2nd week in a row. 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Wolford with plenty of time. Just checks it outside. That's caught. Goes for about 4 yards. Brings up 2nd and 6. It's Larry Rose on the reception. One of the halfbacks / fullbacks on Arizona's roster. Over's bounced back from those turnovers. Can he finally score a touchdown through the air, though, is the question. Big hole! Running room for Terrell Presley. Bursting through to the 42 of the Commanders. What a run by Presley, who was able to find the gap and just explode through it. Arizona right back into San Antonio territory, so they are moving the football really well offensively. The big question is, can they just get some stops on defense? They can score here, bring it back into 1 score. Definitely will be right back in this thing. Wolford to throw. Going deep down the field. It is caught but out of bounds. Freddie Martino could not stay in bounds. Good defense by San Antonio. That was a nice pass by Wolford, just out of bounds. Second and 10 coming up now at the 42-yard line. Back to throw is Wolford. Checks it outside, and oh, what a hit by Devontae Bosby. He is balling out today, and that is a hard hit from the veteran quarterback. It brings up 3rd and 10. And he's kind of set the tone for this game early on with that interception. Massive throw down right now for Arizona because they're out of field goal range right now. 3rd and 10. Blitz. He's just airing it out deep. Overthrown and intercepted for the second time today. And it's Devontae Bosby again. Wolford felt the pressure, just had to let it go. And Bosby comes up with another interception. So we got Greg Ward with 2 touchdowns on the offensive side of the football. And now Devontae Bosby with 2 interceptions on the defensive side of the football. What an excellent job by Bosby running under that football, picking it off, and creating the 3rd turnover of the day for the San Antonio defense. Woodside coming back out, last drive, 4 of 4, 70 yards and touchdown. He just looks like a new man right now. They got a lot of work to do right now from their own 10-yard line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Woodside will throw. Rips it across the middle and it's incomplete. Can't find his man, it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. But as I mentioned earlier on this game, he only had 38 yards as we were nearing the end of the first half. Got 171 now and 2 touchdowns. So, hey, these guys are stepping up. Seems like every time I call someone out, they make a big play. So I should keep doing that. Scooby Wright hasn't done much in a little while. Let's see what he does this play. 2nd and 10. On the ground is Kenneth Farrow with an edge. Farrow to the 19. He's up over 50 yards. Brings up 3rd and 1. Kenneth Farrow has rushed for over 50 yards in 5 out of 7 games so far. Now, 6 out of 8. It's impressive. 3rd and 1. He's got the first down. Up to the 24. That's a gain of 5. And the Commanders, they're rolling. They are taking command of this game. We're getting kind of closer to the 4th quarter. Starting to feel like San Antonio is just really taking control of this one. First and 10 for the 24. There goes Farrow again, breaking away from tacklers and then taking down the 27. Picks up 3 on that one. And it's just so impressive to me what he's been able to do, especially with how bad the offense has been, generally speaking. He's always been dependable. Second and 7. Woodside, quick pass, overthrown in the direction of Ayers, and it'll bring up 3rd and 7. Third and 7 from the 27. Woodside with plenty of time. Just got to get rid of the football. He will. Deep down the field, and that is caught. What a grab by DeMarcus Ayers, once again getting rocked and able to hang on for the reception. Look at that catch. Woodside able to hang in the pocket. find his man. And has Nelson delivering a blow to Ayers once again, but he hangs on. First and 10. All play action. Woodside lets it rip, and it's incomplete. Once again, a little bit off the mark there with the wide receiver coming across the middle. Second and 10 now from the 47. It's Farrow with room to run on the outside, and now taking down the 41 of Arizona. Brings up 3rd and 4, just out of field goal range, I'd say. Third down. Back to throw is Woodside. It's caught. Going towards the sidelines, and he's got a man. That's Kenneth Farrow with a reception, and it's another first down for the Commanders. San Antonio just doing an excellent job here on the offense. Farrow wide open on the sidelines. And what more could you ask from Logan Woodside right now? He's completing a lot of his passes. He's thrown a couple touchdowns. He's marching his team down the field left and right. And the Hotshots just don't really have many answers. First and 10. We'll see if they get another playoff here before the end of the third quarter. They do. Woodside back to throw. With time. Now going towards the sidelines. It's caught, but it's out of bounds. So that'll take us to the fourth quarter. 25-15, the Commanders in command at home. 10-point lead. They're already back in Arizona territory in a position to score. We'll see if they can find a way to do it. Second and 10 from the 30. On the ground is Farrow, stumbling forward and into the arms of Palianu. Taken down at the 32. That's a loss of 2. Actually, that's Steven Johnson. Excuse me. So a big third down coming up for the Commanders. And this is important for... very important for Arizona right now, because if they can at least hold... if they can hold them here, we'll say a 2-score game. Woodside with time. Has to let it go. And now he'll be dragged down at the 40. Will Sutton comes in with a sack. What is Woodside doing here? Like, this is just the worst possible thing you can do in this situation other than turn over the football. He holds on to it for way too long. And I don't know. And now they have to punt it away. So after that excellent drive, no points for San Antonio, and it'll stay a 10-point game. Joseph Zima sends it away. Can he get a good bounce here? Down to the 11. So not the best punt, but not the worst. Wolford coming back out with his squad. And they've got a lot of work to do here with 8.5 minutes to play. They've got to score twice. First and 10 from their own 11. Oh, he's taken down. Presley misses the block. Joey Embu gets him at the 4. The Commanders' defense has just been lights out. I mean, the Hotshots have a lot of weapons offensively. They've been playing great football as of late, but San Antonio has been locking them down. 2nd and 17 now from the 4. This thing just seems like it's slipping out of the hands of Arizona. They go on the ground. Brings up 5. That's Tim Cook. And it brings up a big 3rd and 11. Hotshots need this one bad. Back to throw. Wolford needs a miracle. And instead he's going to be sacked again. Arthur Miley in there. Oh, what a play. San Antonio has been relentless. I don't know what is up with these quarterbacks just not able to get the football away. Like, man. Also, correction on an earlier call in this game. Fumble 6 was Austin Larkin. My mistake. I got the two of those players confused. 4th and 20 of their own 1, and they're going for it? Holy cow. Rick Neuheisel is leaving it all on the line right now. Wolford stepping up. Lets it rip down the field. It's caught! That is ridiculous. That's Rashad Ross at the 48. And Arizona stays in this football game. 4th and 20. Wolford throws up a prayer. And it's Rashad Ross. That is crazy. He was ready to get rocked again. Just able to get rid of it. And Rashad Ross is there. He goes up. He makes the catch. That's good coverage by San Antonio. It's just better offense by Rashad Ross. And they are now practically at midfield. What a turn of events with that 47-yard reception. All receivers spread wide. Wolford to throw. Ripped it across the middle. There's another man. Lost the football. And it's picked up by Arizona. That's Gerald Christian with the catch. He lost it, but Jarrell Presley is able to pick it up and keep this drive alive for Arizona. They almost had the 4th turnover of the game, which I think that one certainly would have sealed this deal. For San Antonio, Christian loses it, and then somehow Presley's able to get to it. A little bit of help from Madden there. But hey, it works. First and 10 now from the 24. Still plenty of time for Arizona in this game if they can score relatively quickly here. Wolford once again back to throw. Just checks it outside and is knocked away incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up at the 24. Second and 10 coming up for Arizona. They go on the ground, and that's why. Tim Cook gets blown up in the backfield by Tyrone Holmes. And it brings up 3rd and 12. Massive 3rd and 12 right now for Arizona because they are at least in field goal range. But you think in this position you want to get a touchdown. I mean, you got to score the big points here if you want to get a lot closer. 3rd and 12 from the 26. Wolford back to throw, in trouble. Lets it go, and it's incomplete, overthrown. Could not find Richard Mullaney. He's feeling the pressure. Could not connect with his man. And he has him wide open, cutting across the middle there. Actually, that's Connor Hamlet, tight end. And now decision-making time for Rick Neuheisel. We saw Jen Welter last week with Atlanta go for it, and it came back to haunt them in a similar situation. They will send out Nick Folk and the field goal unit to make this a 7-point game. The kick is on its way, and it's good. 43-yard field goal attempt right down the middle. And San Antonio now has a 7-point lead. Arizona cuts it by 3. It's a big kick from Folk, who has struggled here and there throughout the season. He's 2 for 2 in the day. And now San Antonio pressure is going to be on Logan Woodside here to keep his team on top. Certainly a lot of stress and pressure in the air. Woodside, I mean, his team's up by 7. The little chance that they have left of making the playoffs rides on this very game. They're in a good spot, but you can never be too safe in the game of football. Arizona kicks it away. DeMarcus Ayers to return it. And he's taken down the 30, so another nice return. Kenneth Farrow has had himself an excellent day. 67 yards on 15 carries. That's solid production. First and 10 at the 30. San Antonio is not turning over the football this game. This is not the time that they want to do that. Woodside backing up, lets it go. It's caught. Quick pass. Greg Ward ripped down at the 33. Brings up 2nd and 7 as time continues to run. Mike Riley, if I'm him, I'm giving the ball to Kenneth Farrow right now because you do not want to take chances with Woodside. I know he's played a good game today, but I don't know. This is a very intense spot to be at. Second and 7 at the 33. And there is the give to Farrow, who's stuck up at the 34. Huge 3rd and 6 right now. This is massive. See what the play call is from Mike Riley. The game might just write on this for either team. 3rd and 6. Woodside. Quick pass. Knocked away. There's Scooby Wright. Gets his hand in there. Knocks it away. San Antonio's going to have to punt. And the Hotshots just refuse to give up in this one. And here's a spot, though, where it would have been so important for Arizona to get a touchdown on that last drive. Because now you have all the pressure, not only to get a touchdown, but also get a 2-point conversion. Because remember, there's no extra points in the Alliance of American Football. There's only 2-point conversions. So they're down by 7. You can't score 7 on a possession. You're going to score 6 or 8, granted that you get the touchdown. So that is very important. Joseph Zima on to punt it away. Back to receive is Rashad Ross. He's got some blockers. Can he make something happen here on this return? Trying to break away from some tacklers, taking down the 28. So Arizona with 2:53 to play, 3 timeouts. This game is in their hands right now. They've got an opportunity. And Rashad Ross, who coming out after that punt return, 5 catches, 136 yards, literally kept them in this game with that ridiculous catch on the 4th and 20. This has been intense. And it's going to be even crazier down the stretch, I would imagine. 1st and 10, Wolford to throw. Quick pass. It's, whoa, knocked away. Freddie Martino still without a catch today. He had it in his hands, and it was jarred loose. Almost ended up as an interception. And San Antonio's 2 interceptions forced 2 fumbles in this game. They have been clawing on defense, without a doubt. Wolford back to throw. Deep down the sidelines. He's got a man wide open as Gerald Christian. The tight end takes it into San Antonio territory to the 46. Another big big reception to Christian that goes for 26. He's got 100 yards on the day. Between him and Rashad Ross, they've been unstoppable. I mean, I think him and Ross are really the only receivers with any yards. Martino's without a catch. Richard Mullaney had a quick catch and then he fumbled it. Terrell Presley really hasn't had any targets. First and 10 now from the 46 as we near the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. Wolford stepping up in the pocket. Same side of the field. It's caught at the 21 and he's out of bounds. What a reception. That's Gerald Christian again. That goes for 25 yards and the Hotshots are just outside of the red zone. Look at this pass from John Wolford. Threads the needle, and Gerald Christian does a phenomenal job of just laying out, making the catch, making sure both his feet are down in bounds. And Arizona has now put themselves in a position to score, possibly take the lead for a go-ahead touchdown here. You know, you might want to go on the ground here. We got the 2-minute warning coming up. They go off play action. Wolford rips it across the middle, and there's Richard Mullaney down at the 4. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Arizona finding their stride late in this game, down by 7. A minute and 58 seconds left. First and goal from the 4. San Antonio's defense has been playing really well, but can they hold up here? They go on the ground, and Presley nowhere to go. Loss of 3 on the play. That's Arthur Miley in there for another big play in this quarter. And this Commander's defense not going to give up that easily. Deron Smith in there to help finish him off. Second and goal, and right now, if I'm Neuheisel, I'm throwing the football, without a doubt. Wolford will throw. Checks it outside. It's caught, but it goes really nowhere. That's Connor Hamlet. But I don't know why he felt the need to throw it out so quickly. He had time. Bad decision right there by Wolford as time continues to run. Third and goal now from the 7. And to be certainly really disappointing for the Hotshots to get all the way down here and then just fall short. We'll see. Third and goal. Back to throw is Wolford. Going to the end zone. Back of the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Richard Mullaney pulls it in the back of the end zone. What a throw from Wolford. And it's a 1-point game here in San Antonio with 1:05 to play. My goodness. A perfect pass by Wolford and an even better catch by Mullaney, going up, making the catch, getting both feet down inbounds, and embracing for the impact. Now, it looks like he just has both feet down before getting pushed out of bounds. And 2-point conversion. We are going to get a booth review. This could be interesting.
The previous play is under review.
Because he does have both feet in bounds. Yeah, right there he has both feet in bounds and possession. So this call should stand. Deron Smith got there late, and then he kind of hits his foot out of bounds. But even then, the receiver would still be counted as being in bounds because the cornerback pushed him out. It stands, and boy oh boy is this huge. 2-point try for Arizona here to regain the lead. Wolford's got to let it go quick. Still hanging on to it. Is he going to pull a Garrett Gilbert? He's got to let it go. Now he's going to take off with it. Trying to get in. And he does! Wait, what? What in the world? He didn't get in? You've got to be kidding me. He decides to slide. He's clearly in. What? The ball crosses the plane before he's down. How does that even happen? I have no words. Now that they're trying on sides. It's picked up by San Antonio. I am really confused because that 2-point conversion was good. Arizona should be on top by 2 points right now, by a point right now. Goodness gracious. They do have 3 timeouts. Regardless, like, what the heck? And why didn't he throw the ball? I swear, Madden just really likes to ruin these games sometimes, which is a shame. On the ground is Farrell, ripped down the backfield, and they use a timeout quickly. That's unreal. I might actually just, once this game is done, I might take you guys with me and see if we can review that play. Because I am about 99% sure that before he was down, that ball crossed the plane because his body kind of got lifted in a way by that San Antonio defender. So, and he was sliding, and the defender hit him while he was sliding. Farrell on the ground, taking down the 42. That's another timeout. Third and 7 from the 42. I am so confused. And a really epic ending is now a little kind of contested right now. We gotta get a look at that. There Farrell goes, and he won't get there at the 40. I wonder if San Antonio will try a field goal here. That would be interesting to see. So the Arizona's defense does their job here. They're going to give their offense one more chance to get the football back. And I wonder what Mike Riley's going to do. He probably should just send out Joseph Zima and punt it. And that's what he will do. So Arizona will have one more chance if they can kind of find a way to walk the sidelines. Rashad Ross taken down at the 12, so 45 seconds. They got a lot of work to do. Wolford coming out, he's thrown a couple interceptions. But he's got 300 yards. He made some huge throws, and it seemed like he got in on that 2-point conversion for the go-ahead conversion there. So I don't know. That's so confusing. 1st and 10. Quick pass, and that's caught. That's Rashad Ross, but they've got to get up to the line quickly. A lot of work to do here with very, very little time, and with the way Madden screws up time management, I mean, this is kind of a lost cause at this point. And just look at all the time that is running off the clock, and I don't know why there isn't a hurry-up offense option here. 20 seconds. Wolford just got to let it go. And he's taken down. And that should do it. Joey Embu with an exclamation point, and San Antonio comes away with the win here at home, 25-24. Somehow Arizona got all the way back, had an opportunity to take the lead. They don't, even though it seemed like they did, and we're certainly going to have a look at this. So I just want this final scorecard to come up, and then I'm just going to skip because I want us to all get a good look at this. I don't know, maybe I just saw it from the wrong angle, but to me, it looked like he was in. Also, John, why are you not, like, why is the quarterback sliding on a 2-point conversion that would put them ahead? Right? Like, why wouldn't the quarterback just dive to the end zone? It bothers me that with how many years Madden has worked on this stuff, they still can't get it right. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and skip that. Let's see if we can get a look at this. Quarter 4. Oh, no way. So all of that, and we're not going to get a chance to see. You're kidding. You'd think that would be an important play that they would let you review. Well, I think I'm going to post something to Twitter. I might almost have you guys vote on this. If you are watching this right now, go head over to Twitter, because I'll be posting a poll on your opinions. I'm going to make you guys are going to make this call on whether or not Arizona gets the win, because that was awfully close to me. Very difficult to tell. I think Madden got it wrong, but we'll see. So let me know. Thanks again for joining us here on the AAF Simulated. If you haven't, go follow us on Twitter so you can stay tuned for that poll that should be coming shortly. And make sure you go check out the AAF sheets down in the description below. I think I'll wait to fill in the stuff that happened in this game until we sort this whole thing out, because if Arizona does get that 2-point try, then San Antonio was in a way robbed of a chance to score at the end. But at the same time, Arizona's defense held up, and they would not have kicked an onside kick. So I don't know. This is a very, very confusing spot to be in, and I wish Madden wouldn't do this to me, but they did. And it is what it is. Thank you all for joining me for this fun and interesting ride of a game. I will see you all next week in Week 9. A lot of big matchups coming your way.